In this 5-Minute Friday, we're going to talk about 5 knots every filmmaker should know. So you might ask yourself, why should I know knots? I'm a director, I'm a DP, I'm a producer. Why do I need to know what knots are? Well, more than likely, you're probably working on small budget films and commercials. Therefore, you don't have an entirely professional crew to do a lot of the jobs for you. So that's why you should know what some of these jobs are. You should know some lighting, you should know some grip, you should know some production design, you should know how to design a set, you should know how to move furniture. These things all come in handy, especially if you're working on micro-budget films and commercials. So we're going to go through a couple of these knots today that every filmmaker should know. Okay, we'll start off easy. Something you've always probably heard of, the square knot. Right over left, under, left over right, under, square. Why the square knot? As if you need to add extra rope, square knot is great for something like that. Okay? If you got 2 short pieces of rope, you can square them together, and then you can make a longer piece of rope, and it always tightens in on itself. Whew, dusty rope. Always tightens in on itself and never come loose. Okay? Next, let's do something even simpler. The clove hitch. A clove hitch is great for tying pipe and securing things like 12-by frames and things like that, or if you need to pull something up into the sky, a clove hitch is going to be your best friend. So we got our piece of pipe here. We're going to make our X there. I'm going to go around the pipe, up between the X, and pull through. Boom. There's your clove hitch. Clove hitch also will tighten in on itself and it'll never come loose. One of my favorite knots in the world. Next, we're going to move right into the bow line. A bow line is used mostly in the Navy and on ships. It's a safety line. If you're tying lights into the sky or doing anything of that nature where you need things to be extremely safe, the bow line is your friend. We're going to make a loop, like so. Down rope, up rope. Take the other end of your rope, like so. Go through the loop, up through the loop, around the tree. What they always say, the rabbit goes up the hole, goes around the tree, and goes back down in the hole, and there you go, bow line. Now this is static line, which is a great rope for safetying anything, especially heavy duty kind of stuff, rappelling, rope climbing, stuff like that. It's a little bit harder to tie, but you don't have to worry about it. It's never going to come loose. That's your bow line. Next, we're going to do just a half hitch, a simple half hitch. That's around a tree. It's great for tying off frames, 12-by frames, light stands, anything like that, but you have to have some kind of tree or pipe next door. You're going to go around the pipe, around the line, back around the pipe, and then through. That's another line that will never come undone. It will sync up on itself, and you don't ever have to worry about anything falling over, wind picking up, taking lights away, knocking them over, you don't have to worry about that with a half hitch. Okay, last, your trucker's hitch. Trucker's hitches are great for securing down gear in a truck. That's trucker's hitch. And also great for securing 12x frames and 8x frames and lights outside and scaffolding, whatever kind of big job you've got to do. So we're going to tie this up over here. I'm going to use a clove hitch. So in a trucker's hitch, what am I going to do? I'm going to reach up. I'm going to twist. 1, 2, take the bottom rope, come through. I'm going to make a loop like so. Then I'm going to come around whatever I'm tying off to. Up, down, and through. Simple trucker's hitch, go nowhere. This way things aren't going to blow over or fall down. It's really simple to learn these knots and practice these knots and do them all over again. I will show you in some later videos of how we can do something like a camera descender rig with some of these simple knots using mostly the bowline and the clove hitch. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to put it on a gimbal and I'm going to raise and lower the camera with some pulleys or some pipe like so. So that's just a quick thing. You can look in any Boy Scout handbook or anywhere online if you want a little bit more information on how to tie these knots. I just kind of ran through it, but those are your 5 knots every filmmaker should know. So I hope you like this video and we'll see you in the next video.